I feel like this movie had potential to be great, but it just ended up being good. So basically, in this one, Ekema is a new lawyer, and her first case that she wants to take on is bringing her mother's trial back to light. So basically, her mother was convicted of murder when she was 12 years old for killing her father, right? But Ekema believes her mother is innocent. So basically, the movie is about them bringing that case back. She's like, oh, the evidence wasn't sufficient, and there's gaps in the story, blah, 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 blah. So she feels like, her first case, she wants to set her mom free, right? So, she's digging, she's doing her research, things aren't adding up. It seems as if there's another explanation as to what might have happened with her father. Secrets come out, the whole thing. So, is she going to be able to use this evidence or these inconsistencies and gaps to basically set her mother free? That's basically what the movie is about. Now, my issues with why I think it had potential but didn't reach it is I feel like there were certain gaps in the story. I feel like, there were death threats, and then they were, it seemed like there was definitely someone, I guess, behind the scenes that didn't want Ekema's mom to get justice. But who was that person? They never really explored that. They never showed us who that person was, what the story was behind that person, And then my other big gripe with this film was I didn't like that it kind of, like, I get you wanting to put a faith spin on it and put a religious spin on it, but I feel like they just like chucked everything up to, just God came in the end and saved the day. I didn't like that. Like, God can see you through, God can give you the information, he can put things into your lap, but just to say, God saved the day, like out of nowhere, I didn't like it. Because, like, what are the odds that you just meet a random masked man that has all this power that just like comes in and saves the day? Like, I didn't like that. I feel like I would have preferred it if, yes, she had connections and had some help, that was probably from God, but was still able to use the law and the justice system to actually get justice. Like, I feel like the justice system in this movie failed, but then, out of nowhere, God saved the day. Out of nowhere, there was just this masked man that was able to just save everything with really no explanation as to why he took a liking to Ekama or her family. Maybe he was related or knew her father. Like, I feel like there should have been more, in relation to this film. So it was a little bit of a letdown because of that. So for that reason, I'd probably give this film like a B minus, because I just feel like certain things were just glossed over and not really done well. But as far as the acting actually was pretty good. I feel like the problem was with the plot, not with the actors.